just ramble. We wouldn't usually even pick a topic, we would just ramble while whispering. And also a lot of times we would have no footage, no video, but we would just pick a nice image. And that would be it. That would be the video. And let me tell you, we all loved it so much. And I'll tell you in a bit why I decided to do this like this. And I'll tell you some more, I think, maybe about my weekend. But I'm so sleepy. At first I thought I'm not gonna record a video today. I've made plans for the videos that I wanna create. Some GeoGuessr ones, because I'm really enjoying GeoGuessr. And as far as, well, I get some nice comments from some of you telling me you really like the GeoGuessr videos as well, so it makes perfect sense for me to turn something I like doing in the first place and then turn it into an ASMR video. But all the ideas that I have for this week, they will take me, well, I don't know, they're all ideas that need a little bit of preparation, then maybe like 45 minutes of recording, then the editing. It's just, I'm so sleepy, and it's already, let's see, it's 8:10 at night, and like I said, it's Sunday, so for a minute I thought, okay, let's just not do a whisper video tonight, because, I mean, I'm not uploading daily, I can miss a day, that's okay. However, I didn't like that, because Sunday is my favorite ASMR day. I don't know, I feel like I've always felt like this, you know, like Sunday is the day, is the ASMR day. I think it stems back from when I was, well, like years ago. I found Sunday night to be hard because I would dread the week a little bit, and then I would have the most trouble sleeping. So Sunday night would be my ASMR night, and I still like that. I've had periods where I would only upload once a week, and in those periods I usually chose Sunday night. So it feels kinda nice to create a video. And it wasn't like I did not want to make a video, but I think part of, well, one downside to of yoga with Adrian. Today is day 22, I think. She started on January the 2nd. And yeah, I really enjoy it. Well, no, that's not true. I sometimes really enjoy it. And sometimes I think it's boring. And sometimes I think it's difficult. And sometimes it makes me feel self-conscious, because I really notice like, whoa, there is a lot that I can't do. Or, well, no, can't do. Most things I can do. There are actually only a couple of things that I really can't do. Most things I can do, but just not as good as Adrian can. But then again, feeling not quite adequate also is a chance to grow, is a chance to be okay with that feeling and to really embrace the process of me showing up, the process of me being there, trusting myself, just connecting with myself, and to just forget about, all the other things. And, well, I won't say I'm very good at it yet. I actually don't know. I just know that I'm way better at it than I used to be. And that's really nice. So that I'll do afterwards, and hopefully the video can then sort of... Oh, by the way, I'm almost at 10 minutes recording. That also reminds me of back in the day. At first, when I started my YouTube channel, there was this limit, I think. Now I'm not sure, was it 10 minutes or maybe it was 15 minutes, but there was this limit. Does it still exist? I don't think so. Anyway, when you would have a new YouTube channel, you could not upload videos longer than, well, 10 or 15 minutes. And then only after you had a certain number of, well, subscribers, videos, views. I don't know what kind of metric they used. But after some sort of threshold was reached, you got permission to upload longer videos, maybe up to an hour. Or was it infinite? Well, now I think about it, I'm sure it's not infinite now, is it? But I do know these really long videos exist, these study with me sessions, or white noise 8-hour sessions, or, well, I don't know. Also, I hope the recording is going well. I am halfway, well, I'm creating another game video. I hope it will be up maybe next week or soon. But I had the audio of me whispering into my mic, and then I wanted to use that audio while editing. And it turned out it was very echoey and bad quality. And I'm like, how can that happen? And I think what has happened is that somehow the little mic didn't record, but my iPhone camera mic, well, it's not a camera then, is it? My iPhone microphone recorded my whispering. Or soft spoken it actually was, but that doesn't matter. But I had connected the little mic to the phone, so now I'm kind of afraid that maybe that connection thingy might be broken or not working well anymore. I just did a test run before recording this and that sounded fine. So now I'm kind of, you sometimes have this with chargers that they sometimes don't work anymore, and they're not completely broken. They might work fine the next day, but they also might not. And you feel insecure about it. You don't like that feeling, because you're like, yeah, I just wish I had a charger that I could depend on. And now I'm like, is this still a charger? I don't know. Well, I feel a little bit like that. And then I also thought maybe I just didn't connect it visited a former colleague of mine and his family, and we exchanged children's clothes. I had some that their youngest one could wear, and she had some that my son could wear. And we had a really lovely morning. My son and their eldest son, they played together for quite a while and they really liked that, so that was nice. Sorry guys, yawning again. So yeah, that was actually quite nice. And then what happened? Saturday afternoon. Yes, we went back home. My son took his nap for a little bit. During the nap, I recorded this game I was just talking about. And then after his nap, I packed up some stuff and we left to visit my friend's house. And my friend is actually on a trip away abroad. And I'm taking care of her cat. And we can also stay and sleep at her place. This is the place where I spent a week during the summer. I also recorded some videos there where you can see the garden. So we went there and we spent the night. And then this morning my parents visited us there at that house. And I left to meet up with a friend who had a new baby. And then I returned and we spent the day with my parents and my son. And we came back home in our own apartment. At the end of the day, we ate pizza here and then my parents left and my son went to sleep. Because tonight we're gonna sleep here, because my son actually didn't sleep as well as I hoped yesterday. In the other house, he's not so used to sleeping at different places because of, the COVID restrictions. We haven't spent that much time at other people's houses. I think that is sort of interrupting. Tomorrow I am gonna work at that house because I now have to, I have to take care of two kids in different houses, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do exactly. I can sleep at one house and then work at the other house during the day so I can take care of both kids, or I can, maybe I'll sleep more nights at the other, basically I can do whatever I want. And what's also very nice, we can go on a bicycle there. It's not that far, but we can also take the bus, and my son loves the bus a lot. And it's a pretty easy bus ride from my apartment. It's only a couple of minutes walking to the bus stop. And then the bus itself, it's like every 10 minutes or so a new bus arrives and leaves again. And then the actual trip takes about, I want to say 10-minute stops. And then from the bus stop to my friend's house, it's like, also like a couple of minutes. So the whole thing might be 30 minutes, but it's actually really nice. So yeah. Okay, that was the third time that I was yawning. I think that's my sign that I should wrap it up. Let's see, if you enjoy old school whisper videos like this, please give this video a like. That way it can reach more people. I sometimes hear people saying stuff or writing stuff on Reddit like they miss the old days and they miss the old style whisper videos, and I feel like it's hard to be popular with videos like this, or people like I don't want to say like being popular is the old school and they tend to be more popular, so they just show up all the time. I don't know, this YouTube algorithm is a